Hello students, this is Dr. Howard coming to you again discussing subject pronouns and possessive adjectives. Say together, subject pronoun, subject pronouns, possessive adjective. Possessive is something that you have. You have a car, you have a house, you have a job, you have children, you have friends. He or she has their friends. So when we say we have or when we possess, when we have, when we possess, these are synonyms. When you have, when you possess, you own something. So when you have a car, the car belongs to you. Say together, belong, own, possess, have. All of these right here are the same. They are synonyms. Say together, synonym. Belong, own, possess, have. They are synonyms. They have the same meanings, okay? So, if you have a job, I can say, this is your job. If Kim, who is a lady, has a job, I can say, this is her job. Okay? So the subject pronoun, which is I, we, she, it, you. These 5 pronouns, I, he, she, it, you. These are the 5 pronouns we call singular. Say together, singular. Singular means one. I, one person. Phi, who is a boy, one person, he. Yim An, who is a lady, one, she. I'm talking to you, one. Now, this is a marker. This is a marker. A marker is not a person. It's not he, it's not she. So we say it. Okay? So I, he, she, it, you. 5 pronouns we call singular subject pronouns. Now, I. If I have a house, then the house is mine, my house. He has a job, his job. She has a bicycle, then is her bicycle. The cat, meow, the cat has a toy, then the toy belongs to its. I'm talking to you. You have a lesson. The lesson becomes yours. This is your lesson. So then, when I'm talking to Yim An, this is one person, and I'm talking to Farah, this is another person. It doesn't matter boy or girl. So now Yim An and Farah together, I have 2 people. Then I can say they. They become their. I'm talking about you. So when I talk about you and I, this can become we. So you and I will become we. We is our. Okay? So let's try this. Phi is nice. Phi is a man. Phi is a boy. So you don't want to use he, then you change to he. Remember, when we talk, this is called oral, when we talk. When we write, it's called written. So when you and I, use oral or written communication, we make sure we have to have a sentence. And a sentence needs to have a subject, then a predicate. So when you speak, when you write, you need to make sure every statement, every clause, every sentence has to have a subject and a predicate. For example, he. This right here is the subject. He is, this is the verb. He is what? He is 9. This is the complement of this. This is the adjective. So together, this is the predicate. Let's make a statement. So whether you have a dependent or independent clauses, you need to make sure that each clause, each statement, each idea or each sentence has a subject and a predicate. Now, so if I say, Miss Hua and Mr. Diego, Miss Hua, lady or man? Fabulous. If you say lady, that's correct because it's Miss. This is Mr. Mr. Diego, man or woman? Great. This is a man. So Miss Hua and Mr. Diego are cooking dinner. Say together, Miss Hua and Mr. Diego are cooking dinner. Now, who are cooking dinner? Great, Miss Hua and Mr. Diego. Now, if you don't like to say Miss Hua and Mr. Diego is too long, you change to what? They. They is the subject, but it's for pronoun, so we say subject pronoun. So as you can see, when you have oral or written communication, it is imperative, it is important that you have to have a subject, that you have to have verbs and an object. Together here makes a predicate. Okay? So again, these are the subject that begins with a clause, with an idea or statement. Okay? So for example, Kayla is a little girl. She's a student. So Kayla learns at school. Say together. Kayla learns at school. Now, who is the sentence about? Okay, if you say Kayla, then good. Kayla here is the subject. What is she doing? What does she do? Great, she learns. Now remember, when we talk about present and about the habit or the action, habits like, for example, every day you brush your teeth, every day you sleep, every day you exercise, every day you cook, every day I work. Then we use present, simple present. But when it's he or she in the subject, we have to add s or es. Okay? So this is a regular verb. We just need to add s. So we say Kayla learns. So now, she learned where? At school. So this right here together become the predicate. So oral or written, it doesn't matter. You need to make sure you have a subject and a predicate. Now, you don't like to use people name? Like for example, John. John was arguing with his girlfriend. So he was mad. He did not want to use her name. So he gonna change her name to she. So when you change the people name to a he or to a she, it becomes a subject pronoun. Kayla is a little girl, so I change to she. She learns. Where? At. Now, I can say she learned at her school. She learns at her school. She has a school. She has classes. She has learning to do. So something belongs to Kayla. Something she has ownership with. So we say she or Kayla. She becomes the subject pronoun. She learns at her school. This is possessive adjective. Okay? So now let me change to Mike. Is Mike a boy or girl? Can you name a famous Michael? Wow, Michael Jordan. What did he do when he was young or in his early adulthood? He played basketball, right? So Michael Jordan. So I'm going to use short for Mike. So Michael Jordan is a man or woman? Great, that's a man. He's still alive, okay? He's a billionaire. So Michael Jordan. So Mike has a basketball team. Mike has a basketball team. Now, you don't like Mike, don't use his name. Change to what? Great. Change to he. Okay? Now, what does he have? Great. He has a basketball team. So then you can change now, basketball team is good. Now, who basketball team? Who basketball team? What does he have? So the team belongs to Michael, right? So then we're going to change, because it's he, we change to what? His. So we say his basketball team. Okay? So, say together, I have a motorbike. What do I have? Okay, so I have a motorbike. Now, I can say the motorbike is mine. This mine here is a little bit different. This mine here is called a possessive pronoun. The bike belongs to me. Now, I can change to so, what do I have? Great, motorbike. The motorbike is mine. It belongs to me. I possess it. I have it. So then, what possessive adjective of I goes here? If you say mine, then you are correct. Okay? So again, subject pronouns, I, he, she, it, you, singular. Plural, you, they, we. Possessive adjective, I, mine. He, his. She, her. It, its. You, your. They, their. We, our. Now, sometimes we will use possessive pronoun with contractions. Contraction when you make it short. Sometimes people are lazy. Sometimes people don't have time. They want to make things short for conversation, for oral communication. So when you try to make it short, I am. You can say I'm. When you say he is, you can say he's. When you say she is, you can say she's. When you say it is, you can say it's. When you say you are, you can say you're. They are, they're, we are. This is a little bit different. In the UK English, you say were. In the United States, we say were or we say we're. Okay? Again, I'm, is, she's, it's, your, their, we're, were. Okay? So let's do one or two, see where you are. Okay? Okay, so having dinner at my house now. So what subject pronoun go with mine? Now remember, having is a progressive. I'm doing it right now. So what subject? If you say I, then you are correct. Well, because it's progressive, what to be do you need? I am. So then the shortcut for I am is what? I'm. So together, I'm having dinner at my house now. Remember, that's your possessive adjective. Okay? So, let's see if you know how to do this. Miss Ngang, who is a lady, is cooking now. What is the subject? Great. This is the subject. What is she doing? Great. She is cooking. When? Now. Right now. She's cooking. So, how can we change this to the contraction of Miss Ngang with to be? If you say she, apostrophe s, she's cooking. Now, this is the house belongs to Miss Gunn. So then what possessive adjective goes with she? If you say her, then bingo, you are correct. Okay? So I just want to help you continue learning English. Again, the subject pronoun is I, he, she, it, you, they, we. Possessive adjective, mine, his, her, its, your, their, our. Contraction, I'm, his, she's, its, your, their. You can say were or we're. Last one. Okay, say together. Calvin and Long are riding their bikes. What are the subjects? Great. Calvin and Long. What are they doing? Are riding. They're riding their bikes. So, let's change this to the subject. What is the subject for Calvin and Long? If you say they, then you are correct. They what? They are. What is the contraction for they are? So, the contraction for they are. Okay? So, the contraction for they are is what? There. What is the possessive adjective? Great. So again, use possessive adjective before a noun. Their bikes. This is a noun. Use subject pronoun before a verb. Are is a verb. Instead of Calvin and Long, you have they. Thank you for watching. This is Dr. Howard.